there is a groundbreaking, industry-changing thing that Real has implemented. It's been a little bit now that Real's implemented it into the real estate industry. No other brokerage is doing this at this point in time. This is completely unique to Real Broker. There are so many benefits to it. It is just something that I think is such a very positive thing. And we're going to break that down today and just answer some commonly asked questions about this very specific topic. And that is, what is co-sponsorship at Real Broker? But first, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Mariah. I got my real estate license back in 2015. A couple years after getting licensed, my husband was able to quit his job and join me, and we have been a husband and wife real estate team ever since. And I was with the same brick and mortar brokerage. I've shared this a lot, so I'm not going to really share too much, but I was at the same brick and mortar brokerage for my entire career up until about year 8, maybe. And I always said I will never switch brokerages, but more than that, I always said I would never join a cloud-based brokerage. I hated cloud-based brokerages. They had such a bad taste in my mouth, and co-sponsorship, you guys, is part of why I believe in cloud-based brokerages, okay? It's part of what sets Real apart from other cloud-based brokerages and breaks off this like silo culture. We're gonna get into this. I'm getting into this too soon, but that's just a little bit of introduction. And if this is the first video you're watching about Real, might not be the best one to watch first. You might be a little confused. Head over to my channel. I have an entire playlist sharing everything you need to know about Real Broker. But let's get into co-sponsorship, guys, because this is really huge. Just a little bit of introduction. And if this is the first video you're watching about Real, might not be the best one to watch first. You might be a little confused. Head over to my channel. I have an entire playlist sharing everything you need to know about Real Broker. But let's get into co-sponsorship, guys. Under co-sponsored revenue share at Real Broker, agents can name up to 2 sponsors who can both benefit from an equal portion of Real's split of the commission. This broadens new agents' network from the start and helps enable increased collaboration throughout the company. In other words, when you sign up for Real Broker, you get to name somebody as your sponsor. This person then has a vested interest in your success at the company. This person is somebody who is another point of contact for you, someone who you can reach out to if you have questions, if you, want some advice, if you want to chat, whatever. Like, this is just somebody that is a resource for you in your pocket. And we have seen other real estate brokerages have a similar model. I know, let's just say EXP, for example, they are who you probably think of when you think of the revenue share model. And at brokerages like that, they do not have co-sponsorship. And because of this, and because of other reasons too, but one reason I think, because of this, they have really created this silo-y culture. For example, you join someone at EXP, you are in their network, you're in their group, you maybe got a name, you can join their training. We don't want that culture at Real Broker. Real Broker really wants to create the culture where everybody at the brokerage collaborates and helps one another. And it's not just like, yeah, I'll help you if you're in my downline, or I'll give you this training if you're in my downline. Like, Real Broker has a complete opposite culture from that. And that's really been one of the things that I've been enjoying at Real, but also that drew me to the company initially, was that it just has a different culture. It doesn't have silos. There's no fighting over, oh, I was talking to this person, they're going to be in my downline. Like, you're able to have 2 sponsors, and we have agents all over the country, the US and Canada. Hopefully someday I believe Real will be in more countries as well, but right now that's where it's at. We sponsor agents into the company. Many times we are their only sponsor. Usually they don't live where we do. They're usually across the country. It's not a problem. However, there are times when an agent will want 2 sponsors, and we do that often as well. We co-sponsor with other agents. We get to have, you get to have us as your sponsor, but then you also get to have someone else in your corner as your sponsor. And it is just such a cool thing to take advantage of, because it doesn't cost you anything as an agent. If you're talking about like support, let's just say I'm a new agent. I want to join a brokerage that gives me maximum amount of support. And I just did a video about this, sharing like in depth what the support is like for a new agent at Real Broker. So find that on my channel. However, if we're talking about maximum amounts of support, You are at a brokerage where you not only have your principal broker, who obviously is your main point of contact. At most brokerages, that's all you have, by the way. You have masterminds going on 5 times a day, every single weekday, where the top producing agents in our company are sharing exactly what they're doing to get business. You can join live, ask them questions, so they're your mentors too. You have the Real Broker helpline. You have the workplace app where you're getting advice from agents, from all the agents at Real. You have your sponsor. You have your other sponsor if you choose to have two. Like, this is the most amount of agent support that I have ever seen at a brokerage. But let's keep talking about co-sponsorship, because that's what this video is about. How does co-sponsored revenue share work? When a new agent joins Real and signs their ICA, he or she has the opportunity to name 2 sponsors as a part of their co-sponsor program. The sponsors split the revenue share sponsorship evenly. Why is this happening? Collaboration is a core part of our culture. And guys, I'm telling you, this is like the most collaborative brokerage I've ever seen. It really, really is that culture. I've never experienced this before in a real estate brokerage. Collaboration is a core part of our culture, and our agents have told us that there is a tremendous benefit to working together to bring new agents to Real. This empowers our agents to collaborate with one another and lift one another up across the organization. Real's co-sponsored revenue share program is designed to break down silos, no silos, guys, and encourage collaboration as the company continues its rapid expansion. It is the fastest growing real estate brokerage in the whole world for a good reason. Additionally, it enables agents who haven't yet participated in revenue share, sharing the opportunity to do so by partnering with those more experienced in attraction. Guys, what they said here, breaking down silos and encouraging collaboration. I get asked a lot, why did you choose Real Broker versus EXP? EXP was not an option because of the reputation they have gained, in my mind, in my market at least, and a big part of that is the silos. Real Broker does not have the reputation that EXP has, and I don't mean to be rude, but I'm just being honest with my brain, what my brain thinks, guys. I'm just spitting the truth, okay? And a reason why Real Broker does not have that reputation is because we have rules in our independent contractor agreement, our ICA, that say we are not allowed to do certain things that they do at EXP that are what puts a bad taste in your mouth about revenue share. Revenue share is a very positive thing. It not only benefits, obviously, the person that brought you to the company, it benefits them and everyone else above them, but it benefits you who's coming to the company and having a sponsor or a co-sponsor, 1 or 2, whatever you do, it is benefiting you. Because at another brokerage, it doesn't cost you anything to have a sponsor, and at another brokerage, you don't have a sponsor. Why is like Sally Lou over in your office gonna help you? Like, she's not benefiting. Why is she gonna help you? Like, that shouldn't be how it is, but unfortunately in most brokerages, that's how it is. You don't have a sponsor and no one's gonna help you. But like, no one's gonna help you. It's your business. Nobody cares. But at Real, they've really done the work to break down that mindset, I guess, and that way of being for agents like it's been for so long. And as I was saying, though, we have rules in our independent contractor agreement here at Real Broker saying we are not allowed to create silos. So we're not allowed to create a group and say, like, if you join my network at Real, we're going to be, this is our name, and I'm going to offer you free training, and I'm going to do all of this. No. They've shut that down because that's created a really negative culture in many different brokerages. And they want to have this like one Real agent helping agent. You can reach out to anyone, even if you're not in their network, whatever. Like, that's the culture they wanted to create. And I can say for sure they've really done that successfully. So while we're not allowed as your sponsor to offer you a free training course if you'll join us at Real, we can say, like, I'll be another resource for you. Like, if you need anything, let me know. I can help get you connected with the community at Real. I can help pass along some resources for you. I can help brainstorm some ways to help get your business going. And I'm always happy to. I love what I do so much, and I'm so grateful for every single agent that I get to have a relationship with, because to me this is so much fun. And like, I think life is all, no, I don't want to say all about relationships, but a big part of life that I think gets downplayed a lot is relationships, and just getting to have these relationships with agents across the US, I don't take lightly. But and I genuinely love it so much, and you're never bothering me reaching out. But guys, is there an additional cost associated with co-sponsorship? There is no additional cost associated with sponsorship or co-sponsorship. Now I'm going to answer some commonly personal commonly asked questions about this topic real quick, and then we're going to hop off. Okay. Do I have 2 sponsors? Do I wish I did? I do not. I only have 1 sponsor. I do not wish I had 2 sponsors because I think maybe if I was in a different spot in my business, it might look different. Like, I do reach out to my sponsor for certain things, which my sponsor is very, very big on agent collaboration, creating like a community for other agents, and that's something I feel very called to do also. If someone's like doing something you feel called to do, I feel like that's a good person to have as a sponsor, because yeah, you can pick their brain about it, and like they are a resource for you. I don't reach out that often, honestly. Maybe like once a year I'll be like, oh, I want to start this thing, like I'm gonna reach out to her and ask. And she's always been extremely helpful, but since I'm not a newer agent, I really haven't used that resource as often. So no, I am glad that I only have 1 sponsor. It's really not a big deal to me, but it all depends on what you want and where you're at in your business. But I will say, if you're somebody who wants to utilize video marketing, then like maybe it'd be a good idea to have a sponsor who utilizes video marketing. I'm ready to join, and I'd like you to be my sponsor. What are the next steps? So the next step is, there's a link in the description if you want to sign up for Real, and then also just write my name, Mariah Crawford, on your independent contractor agreement, your ICA, where it says sponsor, and then you will automatically have me in your upline, and I will automatically have a vested interest in your success at the company. But if you do join, or if you're thinking about joining, or if you're gonna join, or if you have joined, let me know. Let me know, guys. Like, I would love to set up a phone call or a Zoom call and just like meet you, say hi, get to know you and your business, and just offer value however I can, help in any way, and just get to meet you. And I love getting to connect with other agents. So if you are considering joining Real Broker and you want to just like chat about it and see if it might be a good fit for you or not, or have some questions answered, let me know. I'm happy. You can pick my brain anytime. Let me know. I do Zoom calls often with agents that are thinking about joining Real, and I'd love to do one with you as well. Yeah, this video was just kind of short and sweet. I just wanted to really touch on a second. I've talked a lot about different aspects about Real. Like I said, I've done videos about the split, the cap, the fee, why I joined, the training, so many things, the technology, but I've never really like just talked about co-sponsorship. And I think that if you don't know what that is, hopefully now you know what it is.